Hello my beautiful angels and welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's video I wanted to share with you guys how I done this prom dramatic makeup look. I've had tons and tons of questions asking if I can do a prom makeup look, and I thought, why not? I literally had so many this morning and I was like, okay, I'll do it. Now I know this may be quite a dramatic look for a lot of you. It is quite a dramatic look, but I thought I'd step outside my comfort zone a little bit. And also I've done prom looks previously in the past, and if I would have done it now, I would have done it really similar to that, and I thought you guys would have been like, it looks the same. So I wanted to experiment a little bit more, which I hope you guys appreciate. I've used so many different makeup products, including my lip combo. It's not cappuccino. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this makeup look. So if you do want to know how I created it, then please keep watching. So I currently have nothing on my skin. At the moment it is looking a little bit more bronzed because of this. This isn't a sponsor. I went to Sainsbury's and bought this myself. The amount of comments I get whenever I do makeup tutorials about like the colour of my face compared to my neck, everyone's like, your face is so pale. And it is. It always has been. So what you should do is match your foundation to your neck, because that's when it blends. So I don't know why I've never thought about this before. I went shopping to Sainsbury's the other day. I'm sure you can pick this up anywhere. I'll leave it in the link. I'll leave a link down below for you guys. I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in ages. I'm like getting nervous. But this is the Garnier Natural Bronzer Self-Tan Mist for your face. I spray it on my face and then sort of my chest area, like my collarbones and stuff. So it lasts up to 1 week, results in 1 hour, and it's quick drying. Honestly, this is so good. I'm annoyed that I haven't thought about this sooner, because with no makeup on, I don't feel as embarrassed to go to the gym, because when I used to go to the gym with no makeup on, it literally looked like I had it literally looked like I had a pale mask on and then my neck was a completely different colour. Struggles, right? So I found this and I was like, oh my god, I love it. So literally all I do is spray it on my face, and then I get a cotton bud and I wipe it on my eyebrows and then sort of my lashes. So yeah, if you're wondering why I look a little bit more tan than usual, because of this. I'm so obsessed with it. I literally had to share it with you guys. I do also have lash extensions in, so don't mind those. I will share with you guys what lashes I would use anyway, because they're literally exactly the same to like lashes that I normally wear, but I just thought I wanted them. Do you know what I mean? I like having individuals. It's a lot easier, but I miss rubbing my eyes, so it's a bit like, oh. Right, I'm going to stop rambling and get into the video. You guys know the first step I like to do is use moisturiser. This is from Olay. I've used this ever since I can remember, so I literally love it. So I popped the fake tan thing on my face last night, had a shower this morning, sort of washed my face, and it doesn't come off. So honestly, it's so good. I love it. I literally drench my skin in moisturiser, by the way. Like, I feel like it's my skin having a drink. I love it. So I'm just going to blend this in all on my neck. Okay, so moisturiser is done. I literally drench my skin in it. I love it so much. So for my brows at the moment, I've been using this. I always use Benefit no matter what. I love Benefit brow products. They're my favourite. I tried another one the other day, but the colour just isn't the same. And like how it applies is just, Benefit is just the best. So this is the Foolproof Brow Powder. It looks like this. It does usually come with like a brush, but I didn't like it. So I'm going to use my own brush. So the brush I'm going to use is this angle brush. I feel like angle brushes are amazing when sorry, I'm just getting a makeup wipe. I feel like angle brushes are amazing when it comes to doing your brows, because if you wear powder, I sometimes dropping everything on the floor. I either use the Precisely My Brow Pencil or the powder. I'm sort of going to use both because I really like both of them. They're both in the shade 5. As you can see, I've got ashy brows, which is a little bit more like grey blacky brown instead of a like warmer brown. So these brow products are unbelievable for that. So what I'm going to do is get the brow powder with my angled brush. I'm going to use my trusty Benefit mirror, and then all I'm going to do is go across the bottom of my brows with the pencil, like do a line, so it's sort of, I know where I'm going to go, and then I sort of jug it up like this, go to the top. I don't have like a specific technique. I clean it up at the end, so sometimes I go a little bit like higher than my arch and whatnot, but it's literally just so I can clean it up at the end. And then I just go round, and then I always extend the like tail part. Is it called a tail? I don't know. And then I'll just clean it up. So as you can see, it's quite a big difference. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller as well, so don't worry about that. I'm going to use the Benefit, I don't know what this is called. It came in like a little set I got. It looks like this. But it's honestly so good, and what I do is literally just brush it up. There's no product on this, and then I literally just like move the hairs and product in place. So at this point, what I'm going to do is get a makeup wipe, and then before I carve my brows out with foundation, I'm just going to sort of clean it up and then just go back and forth with the product. So my brow sort of looks like this. I'm then going to do the other one. They look crazy now, like absolutely crazy, but when you sort of fill them in with foundation, it makes it a lot more precise, and I'll make it a lot thinner, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do the other brow, and then I'll be back to fill them in. Okay, so my eyebrows are now done. What I used was this YSL Touche Éclat the Tint Foundation in the shade, I'm so saying that wrong, in the shade B60. I literally got this concealer brush and I carved them out. There wasn't too much to do, but yeah, I literally just carved around the edges so they look like this. Honestly, I swear to God, I have like different brows every day. It's sort of like I don't know what brows I'm gonna have. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always so different. But yeah, they're as good as they're gonna get. I just can't be asked to do them anymore. I hate doing my brows. So to set them all in place, I'm gonna use the 24-hour brow setter. Honestly, this product is a gem. It's so good. It's not gonna move any of your eyebrows anywhere. It sticks them in place. Yeah, it's so good. You honestly could wear this anywhere and your brows would stay in place. So now moving on to my base. A lot of the products, just to pre-warn you, are from Iconic London. This video isn't sponsored in any way. I have worked with them previously. I've worked with quite a few of these brands previously, but this isn't sponsored. I just love their brand. So I'm going to use the Iconic London Illuminator drops in the shade Glow, which is the darkest ones they do, I think. And all I'm going to do is get a foundation brush. By the way, the brushes I'm using, I have got a 70% off code for you guys. I will leave it on screen and then also in the description box down below. Let's be honest, I'll probably forget to put it on screen. I'm useless, but I'll try and remember. But if not, it will definitely be in the description box down below. And what I'm going to do is just pop a thin layer of this onto my skin. This is going to help sort of the glow shine through my skin, especially for prom, when you're taking loads of pictures and you hit like certain lights. You want to glow. Who doesn't? So this is such a lovely product. I'm just going to pop blob like that onto my hand, maybe a bit more. We can always add more anyway. And then use the foundation brush just to sort of swipe it on like this. It might look a little bit patchy, but then it will blend in. And it sort of matches to my neck anyway. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit darker. You can always use the Iconic London. I think it's the ones in Original. Yeah, I think I've got a new box here. This is what the box looks like, by the way. Yeah, you can use the original one if you want your skin to be a little bit not as dark, but I kind of like the bronzy look underneath. I'm going to apply foundation, which is a lot lighter than this, but I love this product. So now that's done and I'm looking really bronzed, but you can see in the light here, I've got a ring light this side, by the way, and I need to get one here, but you can see like the glow there. It's real, but it works really well underneath foundation, I feel like, anyway. You don't have to do this step, but I like it personally. So the foundations I have been loving at the moment are these two. I've also got the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Colour Correcting Full Coverage Cream Hydrating Anti-Aging Concealer. Is this a concealer or a foundation? Oh, it's like everything in one. I was thinking I used this yesterday as foundation and it says concealer. No, it's basically everything. It's really good, but the colour's a little bit pinky for my skin, which is really annoying, but it's full coverage. So I think this would work really, really well if you're going to prom or whatever. But I have more of like a yellow undertone, as you can see, whereas this is a little bit too pinky for me, which is sad. But yeah, so the foundations I'm going to use is the mixture of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade, is it Neutral Buff, or is that the actual, I don't know what shade it is. I'll try, I think it might be that. And then the YSL in the shade B60. I prefer the YSL one because it's a lot creamier and just love it, but I'd use both of them for the colour, if that makes sense. So I get it on my hand, get the foundation brush, and I sort of blob it on. As you can see, it looks a lot lighter, which I never had that problem before, but it blends into my neck. So I'm now going to get the flat top stippling brush from that same brush set, and I'm going to blend from the bottom and then go to the top. And then you guys know this is my favourite brush to buff it in on my neck. Honestly, I love it. By the way, I'm wearing a really cute dressing gown. I love it so much. It's like a nice silky summery one and it's so affordable. I'll leave it for you guys in the description box down below if you're wondering, but I literally love it so much. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use these two, mainly because the colour, I like the coverage of this, but the colour of this is better. And the coverage of this is good actually as well. So you could just use this, but I'm going to be annoying and use both because I got sent this yesterday and am I the only one? When I get new makeup, I'm like, I need to use it, I need to. So it's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Medium Tan. It's a little bit pinky, if I'm honest, but, and it's really hard to like come out because of how thick it is, but it does work really well. So I sort of do that. You literally don't need a lot at all. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer over the top. Sort of blends it out. And then I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend it all out. So because I have lash extensions, I don't want to put the beauty blender over my lashes because it will make them go all like concealery and I don't want that. So I'm going to get this brush. This is a little tip if any of you guys do have lash extensions because it really annoys me. This is the one thing I just don't like. I put it on my foundation brush like the rest of the beauty blender concealer, and then I sort of just shut my eye and then blend it in. And as you can see, it will make it a lot more seamless. So to powder everything in place, I'm going to be using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, which looks like this. It's in the shade Translucent, so this hasn't actually got a proper colour to it. And I literally just sort of look up and then push it onto my skin. I like to do this mainly where I put my concealer, just to make sure it's got like secure setting. I don't know what the word is. And then I just lightly dust that over the rest of my skin, just really, really lightly, just to sort of set everything in place. And then to add a little bit more colour to my face, I'm going to be using the Hello Flawless Beige Powder from Benefit. I didn't know what to call it then. But look, I need to get a new one so badly. I keep like not wanting to use it because I need a new one. I love it so much. And I'm just going to sort of push this onto my skin, just really lightly all around your skin. So I thought I was recording and I wasn't, which is so annoying. But I have just been applying this bronzer on. This is also from Benefit. It is their Chili Dirt Bronze Squad. Honestly, this is such a good palette. It comes with this little brush here. So I've just been mixing the Hoola Caramel and the Hoola Original together, using this like all over my face, just to bronze up and contour. You can also do your jawline to like define it. But yeah, it's so good. So moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using this. This is the new Iconic London eyeshadow palette. It looks like this, and then it looks like this. How pretty is that? Honestly, it's absolutely beautiful. I might get some pictures with it before I film. Honestly, it's incredible. I'm so excited to use it. I can't wait. Yay. Okay, so I've taken my pics for it. I am so excited to use it. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just sort of going to wing it. But I saw this palette and I was thinking, this is just such a good like prom palette, like the colours and stuff. I think they're so beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking more of like a pinky, summery, but bronzy look. I think I might do that. So I'm going to grab the shade. Oh, I don't know. Oh my god, they're so pigmented. Oh my god. I'm going to use the shade Summer Lovin', which is this one here, with a big blending brush. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid and then go up. And then I'm going to use the shade Sunkiss, which is that one there. It's a little bit orangey peachy colour. And I'm just going to pop that in my crease and then just sort of blend it. I might zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry if my eyelashes are in the way and it's annoying. I'll try and like look as down as much as possible. Honestly, this palette is so pigmented. I'm so impressed. And then I'm going to use the shade here, which is called Tan Lines. It's like a pretty pink. I'm just layering all these beautiful colours. And then with that colour, I'm going to pop that on my lower lash line too. This shade does have a lot of fallout, so just bear that in mind, but it's really easy to wipe off. So I'm not going to do any glitter or anything yet. I did just do some, but I took it off because I was like, no, I want to do something cool. Cool? It's probably not cool at all. I'm going to grab the shade Ibiza Nights, but I'm going to use this large cream shadow brush for it. This is actually really good for concealer, but I want to pack this product on. I'm literally just going to pack it on everywhere on my lid. And it's got like a beautiful like iridescent shine to it. Like a purpley shine. Honestly, it's beautiful. I'm just going to pack this on and then also go across my lower lash line. I'm then going to use the brush. What's this? This is a crease shader brush, and use the shade After Party, which is like a purple, like a deep purpley colour, and just pop this on the outer V of my lid. Before I go back in with the darker shades, what I'm going to do is get some concealer. I haven't done this in such a long time. I'm going to pop this concealer, because it's so thick, I'm going to pop some on my hand, and then I'm going to use this brush. This is the Vanity Planet smudging brush, but as you can see, it's got like an angle, so it's really good to do like a cut crease. And then I'm going to get the concealer. I'm really nervous, and then cut my crease, but like the first half of it, if that makes sense. Like so. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, so after I popped the concealer on, I'm going to use the shade Seashells. It's a beautiful light, like a pinky white, and I'm going to pop that everywhere I put the concealer, like pack it on. Kind of looks crazy now, but it will look really cool. So when your eye looks something like this, I'm then going to get the shade Ibiza Nights with this brush and just blend in the corners. I might use a different brush. I'm going to use the thicker one that I used before. And then use the shade After Party. It's basically going back and forth with the same colours just to blend it and make it darker. The key is for it to just blend and look seamless. So I've just applied the roller liner by Benefit. I'm now going to use the Bad Girl Bang mascara. I'm just going to pop it on my bottom and then a little bit on the top just to sort of blend in the lashes. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be using this palette again. I'm going to use the Coralista and then the Gold Rush blush together. Honestly, they're so beautiful. Oh, I love them. And they give you like a shine when you smile. It's so nice. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the Iconic London Illuminator in the shade Original. Got a nice new one here. And then I'm just going to put a blob like that on my hand. And then I'm just going to get my finger and then sort of blend it into my skin, so then when I apply it to my face I'm not applying too much, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to do all of it to like the high points of my cheeks. It's really beautiful. It's like a subtle but natural glow, and you can really build it up or leave it more natural. It's completely up to you. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use the Vaseline SPF. I think it's the cocoa butter one, just to moisturise my lip because I get really, really chapped lips. And also it's good to apply this before you do any liner. The liner I'm going to use, this one is from Primark. I don't know what shade this is in. It came in like a lip kit. If you've watched my Primark video, it's this colour here, you would have seen it. It's a bit orangey than what I like, but then I'm going to just use this to line it and then I'll go over it with another lip colour after. Guys, I'm not using cappuccino. What's going on? Okay, it's quite hard to sort of blend in, but once you get going, it's really, really, really nice. So I've got these 4 colours for my lips. I'm thinking more of like a pinky one, but I don't know if this will be too dark. So these are from NYX, and I think they're their lingerie ones, or they're the lip glosses, I can't remember. Yeah, lingerie. So these are more of like a matte lipstick. You guys, wait, is this? No, oh my god, I didn't realise. So they've come up with NYX lingerie, which you guys know is my favourite, but in glosses. This one's in the shade Honeymoon. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this. Oh my god, I love it. It's more of like a pinky, like a pinky nude, which I think goes so well with the eyes. I'm obsessed. I'm so annoyed at myself that I haven't used this sooner. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, how have I just found this? I love it. You guys know I love a gloss. I feel like it really adds to like the glowy look. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Right, to set my face, I'm going to be using the Iconic, I'm so sorry, most of the products in this video are from Iconic London. I'm so sorry. I got sent their eyeshadow palette and I literally use these products every single day. I love them, so I'm really sorry. But I love their products. Look at this. Give it a shake. How pretty is that? I love it. It's like my favourite thing to do. So I'm going to use this. This is in the shade Original, just to set my whole makeup in place. I cover my eyes, by the way, because I don't like it to go on my lashes. So everyone, this is the end of the video. I've just popped in some earrings. I think these ones are from Pretty Little Thing or Misguided, one of the two. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with how it's turned out. If you guys recreate this look, then please, please tag me in and I'll repost you over on my Instagram page. I love seeing your recreations, and yeah, it'll be amazing to repost you. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will chat to you guys in my next video. Bye.